Alright folks, alright YouTube, today we got, this is not a new pellet, but it's a lead-free pellet, and normally I wouldn't do a PBA bullet, but this one in 2.2 is actually, I never noticed this, it's a 14.4 grain, so this is a long pellet right here, and 14.3 grain is the standard weight for most Crossman pellets, so it's not that light of a lead-free pellet. So it says the ultimate varmint hunting pellet there on the side. 14.3 grain, 100 pellets in this tin, and it is a N22, of course. 30% more terminal impact precision pellets. Let's give them a try. I wouldn't even test these guys out, but hey, they're running heavier than the standard 14.3 2.2 pellets, which is, see, these lead pellets. So I'm gonna cut this open, and you'll see me down there getting ready to shoot. Alright YouTube, you saw the footage there. You saw the accuracy test, 10 meters. Not bad. This is actually fucking surprising. The weight of these pellets is at 14.4 grain, which is heavier than the standard 2.2 lead pellet, which is 14.3 grain. I'm saying standard because that's what you get. That's what you see mostly in stores. And if you want to go something more, a little heavier, a little more high end, a little, carries a little more energy out of a stronger rifle, you're gonna go for something that you usually have to order online. You don't usually find in stores, but in stores, in almost every single brand, between Ruger, Gammo, Crossman, Benjamin, Daisy, you're gonna hit about 14.3 grains. Alloy pellets naturally run lighter. I've seen them in 10 grain for a 2.2. I've seen them in 9 grain for a 2.2, and it was unusual to see one that actually fell in a heavier category than your standard lead 2.2 pellet. So I'll show you a little quick picture right here, a little close-up picture of that pellet next to a standard 2.2 pellet by Crossman. It'll be the Crossman Premier Hollow Point, and like I said, just a small, less than dime size. Like if this weapon was dialed in for that pellet, because this is dialed in for the Crossman Dome, Premier Dome. If it was dialed in for this pellet, it would have completely just annihilated that little red dot right there. That's how consistent it was. All 5 pellets, this is 5 group shot right here, made one little hole. Small, very tiny hole. Less than dime size. So, as in like, here's the pellet, and you just have a tiny clearance around the pellet. Like, they're so close together. Every shot was so close together. Surprised, like I said, very surprised. But that pellet, as you can see right here, is significantly bigger, as in like longer, taller than your standard lead pellet. So given that it's that height at a longer range and not controlled environment, this is a controlled environment. On my back patio, there's walls all throughout the whole 10 meters, keeping the breeze out. Like you might get a little tiny whiff of air coming in from over the wall, but not enough to actually affect the trajectory of the pellet at 10 meters. So in an outdoor environment, I'm not sure how well these will pan out, because they are so long by comparison that they'll probably be a little more subject to the wind than your standard lead pellet, which is quite a bit shorter, so less surface area for that wind to catch onto, to grab onto and manipulate the trajectory. Whereas in the other one, at the same weight, roughly the same weight as their standard lead pellet, but at a bigger mass. Well, not bigger mass, but just a larger object. It's like throwing a bowling ball and then throwing a beach ball that weighs about as much as a bowling ball, and you're gonna wind up getting that kind of effect. You're gonna get more errors and push that beach ball, even if it weighs as much as a bowling ball. But that bowling ball is not going to be as subject to the wind because it's a little more compact, a little smaller, and it's just not catching. It's not like a sail. It's not catching that air as much. It's still subject to the wind, just not as much. So just want to throw that out there. By the way, thanks for watching this channel. I know this is gonna be one of my quick and dirties. This is my first channel, Doc Q Sergeant Airguns. Please support my second channel. It just started up. It's mostly me just and a guest, talking shit and shooting our mouths off, and going on either some current events or something a little more gun related, really subject to the subject. The second channel, I just started off, and it's kind of a way for me to still stay in YouTube and be able to support this channel. If that other channel is a little more successful, it'll help me support this channel, because they're demonetizing a lot of the gun related channels. I've gotten down by 90% of, so literally like divide what I normally made on this channel by 10, and that's what I'm making now on this channel, even with the same amount of views. It's just there's so many of the advertisers just pulled out, and so the other one's not categorized as gun related or sports. It's more of a entertainment. So please support that channel to help support this channel, and it's a lot of fun topics. We have a lot of fun with what we talk about. It'll get better. It's starting off, so it's a little rough. Give it some time. Support it, watch it, and thank you for viewing. Don't forget, keep shooting.